Hello everyone. Welcome to the show, the big show. I don't know.
The big show.
Yeah, this is a big one in theory. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Well, it's the big show.
Oh, a song.
It's a big bad show tonight. It's a wrestler theme song.
Okay, I don't know why I assumed it was anything other than that.
Yeah.
It's either
Can you guess the wrestler's name?
The Big Show.
It is the Big Show.
Yeah, let's go. I was gonna say it sounds like a wrestler name, the Big Show.
You know, Sonic has Big the Cat. He's kind of like the Big Show of the Sonic universe, some might say. A giant.
Lot of people say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Constantly changing his good guy, bad guy alignment, maybe.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Holly Spice Wolf.
Hey, Holly. Hey everyone, YouTube and Twitch, thank you for coming. Happy Friday. What better way to spend a Friday afternoon than in the back half of what has become a very challenging game for Charles.
Yes.
Sonic and the Black Knight. Charles, last week we saw the big twist. Merlina, not who she said she was.
She's not.
Or actually, maybe, I guess she never claimed to be good. She just said, hey, help me out.
She certainly misled Sonic.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's some of it's on us, I think, too. I think, you know, if I could victim blame a bit here.
Yeah, you can.
I think Sonic maybe should have read between the lines a little bit better.
He's just so willing to help at any given time. Yeah.
Yeah, like he asked very little questions when Merlina kind of pitched the whole idea to him. He just kind of assumed that it was for a good cause, but he really should have maybe. He's not a good judge of character. Maybe that's what I'm getting at.
Definitely not. I was gonna say, so from the Wikipedia summary of the plot, because it was kind of unclear to us what happened necessarily in the moment. So Sonic takes the scabbard of Excalibur back to Merlina, who reveals there never was any King Arthur, and what he defeated was an illusion created by her grandfather Merlin. And Merlina manipulated Sonic in order to claim Excalibur's scabbard as her own.
Right, got all that.
So is Merlin... but I think the thing that threw me off is that Merlin and Merlina do not seem to be aligned in their goals.
We don't even know if he's alive.
I don't think he is. I don't think he appears.
Yeah. So I was going to say, he's not an accomplice to this, is he?
It's a great question.
But if he's not dead, then he's in the clear, basically.
Yeah.
Unless this is a mission he gave his daughter before he died, like, hey, you need to turn on King Arthur. Like, you know, I was always bros with him. Well, actually, he's a dick, and you should have his sword. So make sure you do that.
I wonder if it's like he died, so there's no one to control him anymore. There's no one to control King Arthur anymore. So Merlina's like, I want the control, so we gotta, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Excalibur doesn't control the king. It's just his birthright.
Sure, yeah. But it's the scabbard specifically. Yeah, I also don't, like, he's wielding Death Caliber. I guess I don't know where.
Well, I think it's only Death Caliber because, I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter because it wasn't even him in the first place. I was going to say, originally when we thought he was just a corrupted King Arthur, we're like, well, it's just Excalibur, but it's been corrupted by evil. But now that he didn't even exist in the first place, then I guess but that sword is real, right? Like he died, but the sword, or the scabbard is real, but the blade itself is like a status unknown.
So it's not. I think what's interesting is it's not Death Calibur's scabbard. It's Excalibur's scabbard, and he's wielding Death Calibur.
I think they're the same sword.
So
I think it's just.
I'm just saying, why isn't it not Death Calibur's scabbard now?
Well, I mean, I think Death Calibur was only a thing because Excalibur got corrupted by evil, and now that evil King Arthur is dead, it's back to being Excalibur.
Okay.
I think. You know.
Perhaps we'll find out, perhaps we won't. I guess I'll do a proper intro now. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of Super Replay. We're continuing our playthrough, if you couldn't guess, of Sonic and the Black Knight, a game from my childhood that has continued to live up to all the wild memories I have of it. Joining me, of course, as always, is Marcus Stewart.
Hello.
Or as I like to call him now, The Big Show.
And yeah, you can't throw that back at me now. You gotta give me a new name.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. We're collectively The Big Show.
Okay, yes, they were.
Before we get started, general reminder, if you want to support us, the best way to do so is go to GameInformer.com/subscribe. Sign up for a magazine subscription. You can get a physical subscription delivered right to your door if you're living in the U.S. Mark is holding up our latest issue, the World of Warcraft issue. We actually just revealed our cover for our next issue. It's going to be 007 First Light, which is very exciting. Brian Shea and Eric Van Allen went and covered that, and you'll learn so much more about that when our issue actually launches, I believe, next week.
Yes. Hello, Wild Hard. I see, let's see, Mike's son on a walk saying freezing temps and a cool Super Replay to chill to is a delightful surprise. Yes, we are here to warm you up for all of you up north that are currently freezing your butts up. How cold up there is it, Charles? I know our peeps in Minneapolis say it's pretty frigid. Is it pretty bad for you?
Let's check. It is currently, my watch will load, 15 degrees, feels like -5. So cold, but not as cold as it is in Minneapolis.
Yeah, that says a lot.
The -10s or whatever.
I'm down here in sunny Florida. It's actually a nice warm day out, if it makes you feel better.
Awesome. It really does. It actually doesn't at all.
If it makes if knowing that one of us is warm,
Sure, yeah. Well, we might be warm. Last time I failed to complete the Cauldron level.
Right. Speaking of warm,
at least I failed to complete it.
Do you want to start with that? Maybe it'll be one of those things where like you walk away from it for a week and then you come back and you immediately beat it.
Yeah, let's do that. Well,
because you were fatigued from the hour-long fight with King Arthur. Now you're fresh.
I think what I want to do is I want to go here. I have some kind of new. This is reach the goal without falling. I want to do an easier level and test out some of these characters because I was trying a harder level, but I didn't actually. Oh, I can only play as Sonic here?
For the challenges, I guess? Or I guess certain levels you can only play as...
Oh.
I was going to ask who you were going to stick with anyway for, I guess, the Cauldron. Because I don't know if you... I think you tried all of them? Well, except for maybe Knuckles. I don't think you tried Knuckles.
I didn't try Knuckles. I went from Blaze to Sonic to... so can Shadow. I do it? Okay, it's only on the red levels I can try them out. Which are the harder
Elemental
ones.
On Twitch... I'm sorry, Elemental Trish saying North Texas is getting pretty cold. Though not as bad as the North, people here have no idea how to drive in cold weather.
Yeah. Also, your infrastructure isn't built for it, you know? Like here they've got all the... They've got the roads treated already. We have snowplows. We have a lot of snowplows that are already ready to be driving around even despite all that. And that's why it always sucks when it snows like 2 inches in North Texas.
Yeah. If it snowed here in Florida, it would just be the end of days. It would just be our apocalypse.
Have you ever lived in a snowy place?
Not lived. The closest was when I was an intern at Game Informer back in 2015. I had to move up to Minneapolis, and it was around the fall. Like I was there from September to December, and it snowed during the second half of my stay. So I guess I lived in it for a month and a half. That was like my first real taste of actual snow.
Yeah. Had you seen it? Would you go to a snowy place before that? Do you have any reason to?
It was my, like, I mean, I traveled a lot before that, especially when I was in Boy Scouts growing up. So we took a lot of trips up north during like cold months. But I'd always been unlucky, right? I would go up to like New York or whatever when it should be snowing, and I would just miss it. Like before Minneapolis, the most snow I'd seen was when it's already on the ground and it's all dirty and gross. It's not like the magical snow, like, oh, I'm gonna pick this up and throw it at someone. It's like, oh, you probably shouldn't touch that.
Yeah.
And it just looks like somebody dropped a bunch of snow cones on the ground. So when I lived in Minneapolis, the first time I like woke up, it was Thanksgiving morning, and I looked outside the house I was staying in, and I just saw just white everyone. I was like, oh, this is what it's like. Like, this is the, and I went outside and I walked around the neighborhood. I did a snow angel. There's a lake nearby that was frozen that I tapped with my foot.
Wow.
And I didn't walk. Yeah, I didn't walk on it because I've seen enough movies to be like, yeah, that usually goes bad.
Never any instance of that going well, yeah.
I saw kids sledding, and it was one of those things where like, oh my God, it is real. I've only seen this on TV. Look at these kids like with their sleds out having a good time. And I wanted so badly to like steal their sled so I could do it.
Have you ever
and I would try to
been sledding?
No.
Whoa, that's crazy.
No snow here, yeah. I wanted to like, I was thinking of like, what's like the least creepiest way I could potentially ask these kids to borrow their sled? Like, hey, listen, it's my first time with snow. I'm from the South. I just one slide down the hill. That's all I ask. Like, just let me fulfill like a childhood fantasy here.
Yeah.
And also make sure their parents don't see me because they'll just immediately assume ill intent, which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Grace by Pete asking, is this the Wii port? This is only on Wii. This was a Wii exclusive game. Came out back in 2009.
All those other consoles were so jealous.
Yeah, I remember being on having a PlayStation 3 and an Xbox 360. Actually, I had all three. So I don't have an excuse not to. I just didn't want this game. I just was like, wait, like I had all three consoles and I just didn't buy this.
Well, and as we mentioned, like this wasn't even in stores for that long. They like took it off the shelves in 2010 or 2011 or so. So
yeah, we read a story episode. I guess it was last week. That there was an initiative Sega did in 2010 where they were like, we got a lot of badly reviewed Sonic games. We're gonna pull those from stores because it'll help revitalize the brand. We don't want people to go into stores and see rows and rows of poorly reviewed Sonic games and think that this is all Sonic is now, even though that kind of was the reality.
Yeah.
It's like we were a far cry from the golden days of the Sega Genesis. So like, instead of just making a good game, we're just gonna hide the bad ones and think that'll fix things.
Yeah.
But yes, we're playing this on a Wii U.
That's true. This is on the Wii U, which I've wondered if it is affecting the game at all.
You think it would make it better just by the usual conventions of like playing a last gen game? Like I'm so used to like Xbox upgrades of like, hey, backwards compatibility, but with some enhancements. So this is actually a better game if you play it on Xbox Series X. Wii U, not doing that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's definitely nothing special going on here.
You know what it should do is that it just takes this and it turns it into a good Sonic game. Like that's the Wii U enhancement.
It is a good Sonic game.
Like it takes it and transforms it into Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Sega Genesis.
Wow. It is an interesting thing that they really like, I don't want to say wrote themselves into a corner, but just interesting they chose this format of Sonic as the 3D and they really stuck with it and have really tried to make it work. And it has been very mixed results, to say the least.
We're talking about this specific game or just
like 3D Sonic?
Style? I guess because I would assume those adventure games sold well enough relative to how well the Dreamcast sold.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, people like those first two adventure games, which is... I've always been, I guess, on the wrong side of history where I've never really liked those games as a Sonic fan from the very beginning. Like, I was excited because it was Sonic in 3D, and I thought it was cool to see, like, you know, when you play that first level in Adventure and you see, like, the whale jump, and you're like, wow, this is so cool, look at technology. But then the more I played of them, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm not really in control all that often. And it's just, I don't know, it just never did it for me,
Yeah.
that style. So even the ones that people say are good, I just don't really enjoy. Yeah, I guess they did Sonic Lost World, where they tried to change it up, where they just said, we'll just do Mario Galaxy? Like, was that kind of the biggest 3D Sonic shakeup, was Lost World?
I guess.
And like Frontiers, kind of too, because that was like open world.
Yeah, I think Frontiers was pretty significant. I mean, like,
Yeah.
It's been a minute since, like, what, Sonic Forces is the last time they were like, this is just a new 3D Sonic game.
God, yeah, I guess it was.
Where it was the standard formula, quote unquote.
Yeah, because Frontiers, as of now, is the last, like, proper 3D Sonics. We got Superstars, which was 2D. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we haven't had a 3D Sonic since Frontiers. Frontiers feels like it was, like, forever ago. And I know it's been a few years, but it feels like it was longer ago than it really was. Frontiers
was, it was a game that, wow, Sonic is so much faster than Knuckles. And I know that that's a very silly thing to say, but it's pretty wild.
I was going to say, I think that's usually the case.
Sonic Frontiers was one of the first instances of game where I remember I was at Game Informer, and it was like, oh, I can just get a code for this if I ask for it. Like, I was in the conversation all of a sudden, and it hadn't occurred to me that that would ever be the case. That was like one of the earliest instances where I was like, knowing that I was playing it because I was a Games Press.
Right. You didn't finish it, right? I didn't finish it. I played like a decent amount because I was curious about it. And there were like things that it had more kind of like interesting ideas, but the execution was a little hit and miss.
Yeah, I liked the idea a lot, and I was like, oh, it'll be cool that one of these that I remember being good will actually finally be good. And then what's it called? I played a little bit of it, and I found that like I was annoyed when I went too fast, which feels like it shouldn't be the case with a Sonic game. Like, there's a lot of instances where I'm like trying to run up a wall or something, and it's just like weirdly difficult because I'm outspeeding like however distance I need to jump. Yeah, it didn't really click with me.
Hello everyone, see more people in chat. Red Ram. Is Florida getting a cold front too? We did get a cold front the last couple weeks where it got pretty cold out here. I mean, nothing like what
is cold for you? Just I'm genuinely asking, what's the...
Cold for Florida is like 60, between 60 and 40.
Oh, okay. 60 was the high end. That's fine. Yeah, in the 40s is cold, and I'll concede that.
Yeah, 40. Like, it gets colder down here than maybe some people think it is. If you only have kind of the sort of like stereotypical sort of like image of Florida of like it's always hot or there's a hurricane, which is like that is true like 90% of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it gets cold, especially the closer you get to like northern Florida, like I used to live in Orlando for years, and Orlando is central Florida, and it would get pretty cold some nights when winter and fall came around. But yeah, we don't do any of those negative number stuff. Those aren't real numbers. Oh Jesus! Here we go.
That one fall, if you die in that one spot, you have to redo the whole section all over again, and it is driving me bananas. Okay, well that was my bad.
Yes. Hello, Oscar. Saying that yesterday got 3 new games on Switch 2. Got Yakuza Kiwami 2, Raido Remastered, and Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, which we did a new gameplay today video of, me, Kyle, and Eric.
I haven't seen it yet. You guys have talked about that a lot.
We went into that NGT being like, we probably don't have too much to say. It's just the Switch 2 port. That's pretty good. We'll probably be like 10 minutes, and we got 40 minutes of B-roll. And then we wound up using the entire 40 minutes of B-roll because we just went on a bunch of tangents about Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. That is another game I'd never finished. And one that I've kind of am like... There's sometimes you don't finish a game you feel bad about, and other games where I'm just like, I'm just going to say, like, there's enough people that have played and are familiar with Final Fantasy VII that it's okay if I'm the one person on staff that never gets accustomed to it.
Did you finish? You've ever finished like the original game or the remake?
No, Oh yeah, I never touched the original game. The remake I didn't get. I got kind of far in. I don't know. I don't think it was that far, but I think I was Cloud and Aerith, and we were in some kind of underground type area.
Okay. Did you get to Wall Market? The kind of like red light district area.
No.
Do all the. Okay, so yeah, you didn't get very far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fought the motorcycle guy. I definitely got past that.
That guy has a name.
Is it Roche?
It is. I was gonna say someone that appears on Minmax content. You should.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
As someone who's I've edited the clips of them chanting his name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as many times as Ben Hansen loves that guy's name, I was like, you should have that tattooed in your brain forever.
Yeah. Jump! Use the button! Sorry.
Pouring out for Roche.
My A button song.
Who's the Roche of this? I think Sonic is the Roche of this game.
Yeah, I think that's
or is Roche just human Sonic?
Well, because Roche isn't in the original Final Fantasy VII, right?
No, he's not. No.
So much like Sonic is not in the original Tales of King Arthur, in Black Knight, which is kind of like King Arthur remake, it's like, yeah, this guy's here. He's really fast. I guess it could also be Shadow, because his whole thing is the motorcycle, which you informed me about.
That's true. I guess we don't know if Shadow, if he loves his motorcycle as much as Roche loves his motorcycle.
True, yeah.
I don't know if I've known married couples that don't love each other as much as Roche loves his motorcycle.
It's a high bar to clear.
Yeah, find you someone that loves you the way that Roche loves his motorcycle. Okay. I think you're... How are you feeling about this? Do you feel like you're doing better? I don't know if you've reached that halfway point that you did last
I've died
time.
at the same jump basically every time. I always
it's
come
little,
here and
Archie, the ring kind of lava arch.
I come here, I grind out all the rings, because it's like if I have rings, then I can take hits. And here it's like it's so hard to get the momentum. Okay, first jump cleared.
Yeah, it's because they put so many enemies on that middle platform that they kind of like. It seems like they want you to stop and deal with them, but then oh god,
it's a game. It's not. It's not designed for you to stop moving, so it's like.
That's what I was gonna say. It doesn't look easy to just sort of like plant your feet.
Yeah, every swing propels you forward. So for me to hit a bunch of these guys, it's like automatically pushing me forward through them.
See, kids, this is what I don't like. Sonic games overall are better now, even if I still think they're where they need to be, but they're certainly better than this era of Sonic.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of... The 2000s was just like a very dark period for this series. And this is what, for the fans, and maybe some of the younger fans that kind of get annoyed at the Sonic boomers like myself that always make fun of the series and say it's bad. This is the era that we're usually referencing.
Yeah.
Because we had to live through this. And get excited, get false hope about maybe this will be the Sonic game that gets us back on track, and then it's like, oh no, we're not only making the same mistakes, but we're inventing new ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Red Ram asking, I wonder if Charles regrets his opinion piece that he wrote now.
Honestly, it was a thing that as soon as I wrote that right before I played the last section, I was like, man, this game did not... I mean, okay, I think on principle everything I felt still stands. Here we go, there is always a thing where it's like it's hard to know when you're having a hard time with a game, particularly as a game critic, because I could think a little more important to make the distinction of am I bad at this game, or is this game inherently frustrating to play? Like, I need to know where to put the blame in order to like assess my opinion of it. Whereas like if you're not, you know, writing a review for other people to read or whatever, like it doesn't matter why you don't like a game, you don't have to play it.
Yeah.
And then this is an instance where I'm like, I might just be missing something obvious, or this game might be frustrating. And the longer it goes and the more I try to switch my strategies up and feel myself butting against the controls, the more I'm like, I think it's the former. I think the game is just frustrating to play. But I'm never confident. These lava plumes are always surprisingly hard to get through for me for whatever reason.
It's one of the things where, like, unless you're playing it, it looks easier than it actually is to execute.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's how controlled be. Hello, Changelini saying, hey, it's Friday. Mr. Kincaid said earlier, it sucks how slow and start and stop the other characters are. They should all be decently fast, but they often feel sluggish.
I agree with that, and also I think part of the problem, which is a silly problem to have, is I think I haven't leveled them up enough. Like, I think as you just gain a lot of passive abilities, and they're all level 1. And with Sonic, I think I'm still using the base, like, knight fighting style for him. Oh no. Oh gosh, please! Okay.
It's like not only does your sword strikes propel you forward, but when they hit you, they knock you back. Like, you're like struggling to stay on that platform.
Yeah, extremely.
Again, in a normal game, that would be a pretty easy like thing to do, but for this game, well, at least he made it to the checkpoints. I remember this is they checkpoint you here, right?
Yeah. Once you do that, you're in the clear. And I have a good. This is a pretty good run. I have a lot of time left. I still have 35 rings. I am a little frustrated because one hit of that lava takes out 20 of your rings, which is so much.
I mean, it is lava.
I guess that's fair. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, like 20 rings for Sonic is like minimum 3rd-degree burns for us. You think it would be? Would you, if you got like the option, would you want to replace the concept of pain with just having rings fly out of you, but the rings are what keep you alive? Like, let's say you don't feel pain for the rest of your life. Anytime you take damage, instead of going ow, you just lose rings.
Yeah.
However, if you have 0 rings, you'll die.
Right.
Would you want to live that life?
I think it becomes a question of like, how plentiful are rings? Like, is it easy for me to get more rings if I do hurt myself?
Let's say, because there's no rings in the real world to collect. So let's say you start, like, you inherently have a pool of rings, but let's say every year on your birthday, you get 10 more rings.
Oh, gosh.
So let's say you start with, like right now, you have, like, 50 rings. The next year you'll get 60 and so on. So it's kind of like the longer you can survive, the bigger your ring pool is.
I think another question is, like, does everything that hurt me, does that take rings from me?
I think.
So like if I get a paper cut, am I losing rings for that?
I think you lose 1 ring.
Okay, because then in that case, I definitely say no.
But I was gonna say, you can pick them back up like Sonic. Like, they bounce around. Like, you have to grab them to get them back.
Okay.
But, you know, if you take too long, they disappear and they're gone for good, and you gotta try to replace. Yeah. But also, you don't feel pain anymore at all.
Well, that's scary though, because the whole reason you feel pain is so you don't get hurt more. But
it probably opens up a lot of doors for you.
That's true. I mean, I could be a stunt. Oh no, I couldn't be a stunt double because there's gonna be rings in every shot. Like, it's gonna.
Oh, we gotta digitally remove all these rings that keep flying out of Charles. I don't know, chat.
My thing is that.
What do you think? I'm posing this hypothetical to you, chat. Feel free to weigh in.
In real life, if I get paper cut on a different spot of a finger, let's say,
also good job passing.
Thank you. Yes, I finally did. New style available.
New style.
If you get 1 paper cut every day for 40 days, that would suck and that would be painful, but there's no way that's gonna kill you. But if you have a limited number of rings, then like something seemingly very mundane could just take your last ring because you're not regenerating any.
How often are you getting paper cuts though?
I'm not. I'm just saying it becomes a lot.
Super specific example.
Something like a paper cut. Like, if my real life bodily health is rings now, a paper cut is like 1 out of 1 million rings, where it would take a lot of paper cuts to actually do anything. But when the lowest, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting question.
Little Clank asks a good question. Does stomach pain take away rings or eating spicy food? So it's like, I think it's internal. I think. Well, I guess you feel it though. So like if you had a stomach ache and you got like bad cramps, would rings start popping out of you?
You know,
I think it would have to.
Surely Sonic has been poisoned in games before, right? That feels like. That's
he can't in this game because you have like an item that negates poison, so I guess it can happen in this game.
Oh, it cuts.
Oh, plop.
This must be it. Our fate.
Were we playing Blaze or is this?
I was not, but I had a feeling this is where Blaze had to put her sword specifically. I was playing as Blaze and then decided it was way too hard.
No, thank you.
Okay. Mastery stage only allowed 10 sword swings. Hang on. I'm gonna check this out. If this is the same level but only with 10 sword swings, that is a terrible, masochistic. Actually,
I was gonna
real
add
quick,
something.
let's see what the.
Welcome.
I was gonna add another sort of caveat to the rings condition to see if it would change your mind. Let's say, in addition to getting 10 rings every birthday, you can also gain rings by like living a healthy lifestyle. So like if you like trained in the same way that training your body extends your natural life cycle anyway. Let's say if like I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna train, you can actually like generate more rings through living a healthy lifestyle with that. So you are in control of how many rings you possess,
right?
Just through life choices. Does that tip the scale at all?
That feels a little better because, like the benefit of the rings, right, is if I get shot point blank, I live. I just lose all my rings, or a portion of my rings. And then I can go do a bunch of push-ups or whatever the next day, and then I could get a shot again, for example.
I only train so I can get shot.
Yeah, as long as there's some kind of way to get rings other than like once per year, I would feel a little better about it. And knowing that, because that is the thing in a Sonic game, you're like, oh, I'm out of rings, I got to go find some before I can,
Yeah, like you got to go grind. It's like the equivalent. Yeah, instead of killing badniks, you go to the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it would maybe encourage people to live a healthier lifestyle. Maybe if you have bad habits like smoking, maybe you're like, oh, I'm losing rings every time I light up a cigarette.
Sure, yeah.
Like every time you exhale, a ring comes out of your mouth.
As long as they gamify, you're just adding. This could also be like, I mean, the Sonic rings are a specific mechanic, but really this is just like, how would you live your life differently if you could see your health bar the whole time?
That's a fun thought experiment, right? Like if you could, yeah.
It feels very Black Mirror. Like what if we gamified this normal party level? I'm gonna try this out real quick. If it's really frustrating and it's just the same level, I'm not gonna do it. But I went back to the old style on Sonic because I don't want to have to fight against all the old mechanics because this is all my good abilities and stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
We need the old Sonic back.
Oh, okay. So I am just starting here. Oh, it is different. Okay.
Is it better different? Chain Whippin saying, hey guys, just got my magazine. Never ceases to amaze me the quality of the articles and the paper itself. Thank you. Nice, thank you. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it.
We try really hard.
Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, putting a magazine together all the time, it's a lot of work. A lot of work goes into that. Both from editorial and from the design team. What are you doing here?
I don't know. There was some of these earlier and I never figured out how to break them. I've already lost. Okay, I'm not doing this. I gave up so fast.
That ended so quickly.
Okay, Shrouded Forest.
Well, at least we're 1/4 of the way through our main mission.
Yes, that's true. Let's try out Lancelot here.
Also, I keep forgetting that they have alternate names like Gawain and Lancelot.
Yeah.
It must be nearby.
It must be nearby.
I bet you would know. He's like, my edge senses are tingling. Look at that.
The forest is getting rough. Are the trees coming alive?
Trees are always alive. Shadow. I don't think they can become alive.
Shadow learns about plants but thinks it's dark magic.
Studied photosynthesis, and he's just like, what sorcery is this?
What sorcery is this?
He must, like, the scariest movie he's ever seen is The Happening.
Oh wow, we're bringing The Happening back.
The Happening, it always comes back to The Happening. What are those things? You're new enemies.
I don't know. They were in the last one, but I couldn't tell you what they were.
Like, were they? Not like weird. Those look like squids or like marine creatures,
jelly kind of things.
Yeah. If you kick it, you can kick a log in the air to do something. I didn't catch all of that.
I didn't either.
He says something about kicking a log. Also, I remember that this doesn't stop the clock, so it actually is a waste of time.
Yeah, it's weird.
Move. Yeah. Chang Whippin saying, trees are so still that Shadow normally cannot detect them.
That's fair.
Is it the Drax power?
Yeah, the whatever person's weak to Drax's stealth ability. If you can call it that. Wow, I'm dodging these so well. I'm gonna hit this one. Yep, just because I said that.
You landed right into it.
Absolutely jinxed it. Oh, okay.
Where did that come from?
There's these little log ramps that maybe that's what he was referencing.
Maybe.
But so if I go here, I have to land on this log. Can I jump over? Okay, theoretically jump.
Okay, you're like sprouting. Yeah. It's all because of that darn Merlina and her dark magic.
I was writing the episode title and I called it Merlina the Mastermind. But I was trying to think of like, it's like, well, she's a woman that uses evil magic. Could I call her a witch? And then for some reason I was like, that feels odd. Like, I know that's how the Harry Potter rules are, but for some reason it felt misogynistic in the moment.
It felt too mean?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. We had a whole period of history where we're calling people witches, and it didn't end up being true, so maybe that's, I know she's taking over the kingdom and everything, but we gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, we don't want to stoop to her level.
Exactly.
That said, how dark of an ending would it be if, like, this game ends with us beating Merlina, and because we're in medieval times, her punishment is that they burn her at the stake alive?
That would be crazy.
And it's just Sonic and all his friends just watching Merlina burn alive.
Would it be?
And Sonic's being like, yeah.
I was gonna say, would it be more disturbing if Sonic was into it or horrified by it?
No, I mean, definitely if he was into it. Like, it's gonna be disturbing either way, but if he's just like arms crossed eating a chili dog, just kind of like, and he's like, if he's cracking a joke about it, like he's like, I haven't seen hot dogs cooked this good. Or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh my gosh, she burns alive, and he's eating a chili dog, and he's like, oh come on, save some heat for me, and he's got like extra chili dogs to cook. But she's absolutely like screaming bloody murder in the background.
It's basically that really tragic scene in Game of Thrones when the little girl gets burned alive. What's his face? It's Stannis' daughter.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine that scene and how just upsetting it is.
Yeah.
But it's Merlina and Sonic and all his friends just like, yeah, this is what we want. Now I just want to see an edit of that scene from that Game of Thrones episode and just add Sonic standing there just smiling with approval.
Absolutely the most niche edit ever.
Anyone in chat that wants to make it happen. I can't guarantee millions of views.
Not at all worth it, yeah.
You'll pop us at least. You'll pop everyone here.
People like, oh, this is pretty funny. Someone actually did that. Do you ever make? That's something I enjoy doing a lot that I don't know how often other people do, but Marcus, do you ever spend a long time on a bit that it was very clear that like you had more fun making the bit than anyone else did in receiving it?
Yeah, maybe not so much video, but definitely like Photoshop. I would just make
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing
completely dumb little like inside jokes that either it was me and my friends or just something I came up with in my head. I actually have one in my head now that I was debating making or saving for a specific occasion, but it was actually born out of our Final Fantasy in GT. Like I made a joke in there and I was like, oh, that would actually be a funny just visual that like not like a not insignificant amount people would get, because it is like a wrestling reference. So like if you are a wrestling fan, you will get this reference, but it would just be for me. And you know, and sometimes a lot of it is just like you want to see what's in your head, like you want to see it like brought to life. Like you want to see like, does this look as good in real life as it does in my head? I'm just gonna go to Photoshop and do it real quick and see if it matches what I've dreamed up.
I definitely get that. I had a
ends well.
For some reason do you know the movie Lemonade Mouth? It's a Disney Channel original movie.
I've never seen it, but I know of it.
Okay. For whatever reason, my brother went to study in Toulouse, France, and I photoshopped the title of Lemonade Mouth to just say Toulouse. And I said, have fun in Toulouse. And for some reason, that cracked me up. I don't know why I had that idea. There's no other context I could share it in. But it was like, wow. And he liked it, so it worked out. But it was like very much a thing I did need to do.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I can't even remember the ones I've done. I know I've done some for work. Like, especially when I was like newish.
Okay, we cleared the shadow level much faster than the blaze level.
There was one actually. This is a little bit different, but when former editor Jay Guisao worked here, we covered a like PlayStation State of Play. This would have been like 2021, and this is when it was when. Oh wait, hold on. Let's watch this.
This must be a barrier stone.
You're doing good, by the way, Charles.
This stone is but part of the ring that sealeth the Dark Hollow. Dark Hollow? What is Merlina up to now?
Up to now or up to in general?
Great question. Dark Hollow.
That's where I live.
Dark Hollow. You mean my soul?
Hey now, Dan Dinkler saying Shadow is my boy.
Sorry, Dan. Sorry for making fun of your boy.
Yeah, Changelaney pointing out that was smoother than the Blaze level.
Oh, significantly. I mean, the main thing is there's no... I couldn't fall and die.
Oh yeah, butterflies chasing you.
That's cool.
But yes, what would I say? Oh yeah, so former editor Jason Guisao, we were covering a PlayStation State of Play, like, you know, us and the whole staff. And it was the State of Play when Sifu was announced.
Okay.
And he wrote up that story. And I remember his headline for the story was, Sifu, an exciting martial arts game announced, or something like that. But he used the phrase exciting martial arts game. And the header image he used was a screen cap of, there's a part in the trailer where like Sifu gets knocked down and he's like unconscious. So for whatever reason, the screen cap he told, or the screen cap he chose, was Sifu face just laying on the floor, eyes closed, looking like he was having a nap with no, just a sideways headshot of him napping. And I remember he posted that, and I remember I was looking at the comments on like Twitter and whatnot, and people were saying like, this game doesn't look that exciting. It looks like he's having a nap.
Yeah.
And I DM'd him saying like, hey, maybe we should update the header just because it doesn't really, it kind of clashes with the headline, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's so many other like exciting screenshots from that trailer we could pick. So he like cracked up at that because he saw the comments and he's like, oh yeah, you're right. but I kept a screen cap of the original version of the story that had the header with the headline, because just the visual disparity was so funny to me. And every now and then I would send it to him in like comments just to pop him.
Sure.
Like without context, like we would be talking about something, and then I would just drop it in a chat, and he would be the only one that would know why it was funny. And I still have it in a folder somewhere. So yeah, that's
off,
like that is like the ultimate like inside joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you thinking, Charles? Do you think we could beat this game today with the pace that you're going?
So the thing I'm pretty confident about. So the only events of the game that I was like sure happened was I knew that you fight King Arthur and then you unlock basically this back half of the game. I am not 100% sure if I actually beat the game, and let's see.
Right.
Okay, I failed here. I need to.
Oh.
I need to beat 20 consecutive enemies, it said, and I don't know what makes it consecutive.
Did you? I guess you skipped some? Like maybe
Well,
you ran past them?
I definitely killed 20 enemies, but it's the consecutive that makes it weird. I think those butterflies also, that's the confusion status effect.
Oh, is that what that is? That was going to be my next question, was like, what's the deal with those butterflies?
If I had to guess, so I'm going to try going back in and equipping some anti-confusion
Butterfly stuff. For confusion is the idea, because I would think, when I think of butterflies like orbiting someone, I think they're like dazed or knocked out, like cartoons. Even though usually it's birds, but I guess you can use butterflies.
Yeah, I don't even really, yeah.
Changelini's saying maybe you can't get hit between enemies?
That would make sense, and that's why I'm like, the confusion makes it so all the enemies look like treasure chests there. So
yeah, I mean, it doesn't say don't get hit, so that would be weird. It doesn't say flawless victory run.
I can also try Rubius. I don't know how it's different, but that was the whole thing. Yeah, we can craft weapons now, I guess.
Why not? Tails needs something to do.
Tails needs something to do. Are any of these available? No, a lot of them need like equipment, like ingredients I've never even discovered, which is so fascinating.
Yeah, you have a lot.
Yeah.
Also, is there any worry that we potentially are under-leveled for a big fight coming up?
That's possible. It's just a weird... that would be stupid, Well,
I mean, the fact that everyone has levels to begin with makes me think, like, oh, you're going to need to reach some sort of threshold to overcome a boss. Because then what's the point of even having levels,
Okay, let's try to take it slow.
Butterfly. Those butterflies look like they came from Bayonetta. Like that's the butterfly.
Vibes.
Yeah, like that's what she turns into when she does her witch time dodge.
So I took damage, so that reset the counter.
Just
Whoa,
a bunch of
I must simply keep
mimics got you. Is it simple though, Shadow? See, I think you're missing all those guys in the front. I think you gotta. If it's consecutive, it'll make you think you don't skip any of them, right?
Well, they're not. Some of them are treasure chests.
Oh, I thought they were okay.
So like here, these two ones are treasure chests. That one was just spikes there.
So wait, if the enemies are hidden, does that mean you could be skipping some that you don't know about because you didn't hit the chest?
So up here, there's a minute before they go invisible. So I know that's one, but this is a chest. This is a chest. This is a chest. Etc. So up there I can see there's 3 enemies, and I get close. But I avoided the butterflies.
The butterfly.
So here I can see there's 2 in the front and then like 2 in the back.
I got poison too. You just got everything on you.
Bad day for Shadow.
Not a good day to Shadow. I don't think he has good days though, because he's always upset about something. Like
Shadow has good days.
I don't think Shadow's capable of
kind of lives a
day.
tortured existence. Oh yeah, and I also can't do my
what
soul charge while I'm confused.
Yeah, like you know more about Shadow as a character than I do probably, Charles. Like what would constitute a good day for Shadow?
I don't know why you think I would know. I have not played Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, too old. I have it on Steam, I think, but I've never gotten it to like run on my computer, I think. One of those where it's like too old to work.
Let's see. Dan Dingler asking, did anyone get into Ninja Gaiden 4? I am playing through it on hard. It's crazy good, but difficult. Yeah, I reviewed that game for us. I like that game a lot.
Would you say you got into it?
I did get into it. I think I gave it an 8.75, just shy of a 9 out of 10.
That sounds correct.
Yeah. That game is tough, but it's very good.
I'm reviewing a game right now that is also, I think, tough but good, which I can't talk about, obviously, on stream, but one of those instances I was talking about where it's like, am I annoyed right now because the game is frustrating, or because I'm just annoyed by Lost?
Yeah. Always a good question to ask. Changelini asking, if you have to only hit enemies every time you attack, then this level is crazy hard with just how much treasure chests there are.
Yeah, it's also hard to... I'm going to be done with this because this is another optional one. It's hard to be precise in this game. It's not a game that's like built for precision, so it's a...
Precision is not this game's strong suit.
An odd
and to be fair, that is the Wii in general. Like, that was always the worst Wii games tended to have the same problem of the motion controls aren't precise.
Yeah, it's also like the tool I have to be precise is that Soul Blade Soul Dash move, and it specifically is like not letting me use it. So it's like, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna be Gawain here because this is his area. Let's see if we can get
Gawain. It's Gawain's world. Party time.
Gawain's world.
Gawain's world.
Bruce Gawain.
I want Gawain's world, but it's just Knuckles as Gawain, also as Wayne from Wayne's World. Just layers.
That's way too many layers. That's like one of those like really confusing Halloween costumes. It's like you gotta explain it so many times.
Like I said, when we're talking about like weird deep cut jokes, that would be one. Like you just dress up as Knuckles, as Gawain, as Wayne from Wayne's World. So I guess it'd just be like Gawain Knuckles wearing the Wayne hat, like the black hat and shirt, the mullet. I guess he kind of has a mullet. His hair is kind of like whatever you would call Knuckles' hairstyle, like dreadlocks, kind of.
Inside of a fortification, I'll just have to smash my way in there.
I thought he said fornification at first.
Definitely not.
That would change everything. Beat the clock. Again, it's still weird that Knuckles doesn't punch anything in this game.
Yeah,
that's like that's kind of his thing, you know.
I would think he would have like brass knuckles or something. Like if he had to have a weapon of some kind.
Yeah, like what's the medieval version of just something you put on your fist to punch harder?
Yeah,
like
at the very least,
did brass knuckles exist back then?
That's a good question.
Or like a form of brass knuckles?
Probably.
This level looks awesome, by the way. I'm gonna look up brass knuckles. Or like medieval brass knuckles. And the first thing that came up is, are brass knuckles legal to use for self-defense?
Whoa, this is a ranged attack. That's
also,
even slower than Shadows. Stop. That's so weird.
Oh my god, how is Sega never... So you know, when you get all the Chaos Emeralds as Sonic, he's Supersonic. Yeah. Why doesn't Knuckles become Brass Knuckles when he gets all the Chaos Emeralds?
Insane.
It's like right there. Because what does he become? I think I had an Archie comic where he became Hyper Knuckles.
That's fun.
Back in the 90s, but like, you just call him Brass Knuckles. It's right there. It'd be so much funnier.
Is it a hedgehog thing going supersonic or shadow or whatever? Or is it a...
I think anyone can do it if you get all the... I assume.
I think we've only seen Shadow and Sonic and maybe Silver do it, unless I'm mistaken. Like, is there Super Tails ever?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been said that only Hedgehog. Because then why did the Echidnas guard it? You would think any of the Echidnas could do it too. So I think it's just if you get all of them, just be like if Eggman actually accomplished his mission, he could become Super Eggman, and then he would just be going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Or I guess it'd be like the fan art of like, oh, what if Nappa from Dragon Ball? What if he went Super Saiyan? He'd just have a gold tee. It'd be like, yeah, Eggman just gets a gold mustache.
That should be Eggman's plan one of these days. It's just like, stop trying to use the Chaos Emeralds to like fuel your machines or whatever.
Okay, I'm trying to see. So brass knuckles apparently they date back to the 19th century, so definitely not medieval.
Okay.
Yeah, you would need.
The game is
just
so
need
confused here.
pretty much the closest thing to medieval brass knuckles I'm getting are just gauntlets, like just
yeah,
armored gloves.
I guess that's fair. They were wearing metal on their hands pretty regularly already, so.
He is wearing those, so he should just be punching with those. Just, that's his thing. Vivimoji pointing out he was called, when Knuckles got the Chaos Emeralds, he was also called Chaos Knuckles.
Oh, okay.
Still not as good as Brass Knuckles. They had it right there. He turns like brass color too.
Like a Metal Mario.
That's gonna be my Sonic OC. I'm gonna open up a DeviantArt account and make my own Sonic OC.
This room is huge.
Oh, okay. I had no idea if I was doing the right thing there.
That one Ivy girl saying this game's OST is amazing.
It is a good OST. I maintain that, what's it called? I think most games have good soundtracks. I think it's hard.
Most games.
I think it's harder to find a game with a bad soundtrack. Significantly harder to find a game with a bad soundtrack than it is to find just a bad game. There's plenty of bad games, but I think generally speaking, I don't know.
I guess so. It's been a long time since I've had a soundtrack that it genuinely felt like I need to put this on mute.
Yeah.
Like the worse a soundtrack tends to be now is sort of boring, I guess, or like, it's chip tunes. It's fine chip tunes, but it's not like standing out as anything I haven't heard a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just like things are just passable now.
Not too bad.
What do you think is the worst soundtrack you've ever heard in a game?
It's a good question. I don't like. There's a lot I don't love about Baby Steps, but have you spent any significant time with it to like understand what the soundtrack is?
I played the first hour, and from what I remember, it was pretty sparse.
It's very much like these. It's kind of like rhythmic. It might be procedurally generated music where it just takes like elements in the background sounds or like frog sounds and chirps and like splashes of water or whatever, and then it just kind of like makes a little beat. And there was one that I just like vaguely annoyed me. I think I was just in a bad mood the whole time I played that game. So it might not be the best example, but it was like it challenged. It wasn't music in the traditional sense, right? Like it was a lot more of experimental kind of audio.
Trying to think too. For whatever reason, I don't even know if this is a soundtrack problem or just like a sound design thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought about the Neversoft Spider-Man game that came out in 2000, which is one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games ever.
Yeah. And
I did a super replay of it with Kyle a couple years ago. But I don't know why. For whatever, I keep going back to like whenever combat starts, there's this little soundbite where it's just like, and then that's kind of it. And it's just like, that's it. I don't know. It's just like kind of lame.
The sacred sword pierces stone, so shall return the power. What of Excalibur, greatest of all sacred swords? The king wore its scabbard, but I never saw the sword itself.
There we go.
Yeah, we were saying that.
Yeah.
Knuckles. Where's the sword? Damn it!
Where's Excalibur? We've only seen Death Caliber.
I know. We've only seen Death Caliber.
Okay, now.
And we haven't even seen Soul Calibur yet either.
and that'll be in this game.
Yeah, that's like his part of the Caliber lineage of swords.
This is
grabbing something.
I was gonna quote this game as a weird thing, but this is EA Playground. This is a game I had on the Wii.
Oh my.
Really,
those kids look possessed.
Really odd game. It is. Ooh, it is kind of like an EA Wii Sports type game.
Yeah, which there were a lot of Wii Sports kind of copycats on the Wii.
Yeah. This game has a very annoying title track that for whatever reason, like, I just remember being at someone's house. I think it was maybe my grandparents' house, and just this was on loop for a really long time. And it's just like one note being played over and over. It's like, and it was like just going forever. And I have weird nostalgia for the dodgeball mode in this specifically, but not a good game.
I like the back of the box. The first thing I saw was it just said, "It's playtime."
yeah. Ugh.
The fun is happening. I also just randomly thought of I haven't played this game in forever, so I don't even remember I don't know if this is fair to say. I'd have to look up the soundtrack, but I feel like I vaguely remember Captain Blasto on PlayStation 1 having a bad soundtrack. What happened to the game?
Yeah, we should be back in a second.
Okay. Something... Yeah, technical quirk?
Yeah, the audio is being weird. I just plugged it back in, but I'm not seeing it.
Okay. Should I pull up the Captain Blasto soundtrack to fill in this
oh god,
silence?
Terrifying.
But I don't.
Okay, that should be better.
There it is. Those are the tunes I love.
Real quick, fix this Discord pop-up that's covering your face.
I am Discord now. Call me Eris, the goddess of strife. In Discord.
Okay, and I'll just switch back. It'll freak out for
we're
a
quoting
minute.
Devil May Cry music.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, listen, I like the Devil May Cry music. It's like the ultimate best butt rock, especially those older games where it'd be like, I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds awesome. It fits me air juggling this guy and getting an S rank.
Are those vocals you're imitating?
Yeah, I never understood what the singer was saying. I just heard.
I assumed it was like you were making guitar sounds.
It just kind of sounded like Disturbed, like every Disturbed song. I'm like, I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds cool. When Disturbed did Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme, and I was like, this song kicks ass, but I could not tell you what he's saying. He's like,
I love it when you love a soundtrack.
Dragon's Lair? Just our luck.
I love when you love a sound or song despite having no idea what it's about. Okay, sorry, my mistake for talking.
Do you think it's like? Do you feel bad when you like a song so much but you don't know the words? Like, do you feel like your enjoyment doesn't count because it's like you feel like a fake fan of would you say you're a fan of this song if you couldn't quote any of the lyrics?
I think there's a line. Like, I think it depends on what the song. Oh god, this is gonna be my worst nightmare. Just a bunch of bottomless pits that make you lose the whole level.
That's what Sonic needs in this game.
More of these. I would say it depends on the song. So, for example, like if it's in a different language, I think you're totally excused.
Sure. That's fine.
I will say, like, I love the song "Love" by Kendrick,
Okay.
I don't know the lyrics to that chorus.
Oh, the chorus, because usually everybody knows the chorus to a song, but just not the verses.
Yeah, do you know the song?
Love?
Yeah.
I probably heard it a bunch. I don't know why I can't recall off the top of my head, because I like Kendrick Lamar.
It's like, if I didn't arrive late on a girl, would you still love me? And there's like...
I definitely
You'll look it up later, but you'll understand that it's,
one.
One of a few songs. I find with like rap especially, I don't always have to know what they're saying to just kind of like get it, you know? And then sometimes you realize what they're saying, you're like, oh, the song was not at all what I thought. Specifically the album Damn by Kendrick Lamar, I guess is what I'm thinking of right now as like something that like, I like a lot of those songs, but I didn't really understand what it was saying until much later.
Has it ever been like, when you did look it up, were you ever like, oh man, this is about things that I don't agree with? You know?
It's never been like, I don't agree with it, but it's often been like, oh, this song is way, the tone of the lyrics is way different than the vibe of the music.
Sure. I mean, some songs you just enjoy for a vibe. You're like, I don't need to know what they're saying. I just like, it's got a great melody and it's a vibe song.
Yeah. Alyssa and I we were trying to pick music for our wedding. And that's one where we're like, well, we like this song. It sounds vaguely romantic. Let's read the lyrics so we don't, you know, put a terrible song about cheating or divorce on our wedding playlist. Why
I was going to say, that might be one where you're like, we should probably know the words to this.
Yeah, just like, and not even like really study them, just like double check that it's not about something completely unrelated to what we want. So I'm for the record running on a skinny Thunder Dragon there.
Okay, cool. As you do.
And really, I mean, really, if we're being really specific, it should be a lightning dragon. So
yeah. Oh, I thought you missed.
How can I even go faster than this? Okay, we're fine.
Oh, geez, that camera angle. I was going to say, can you see where you're landing?
That was an auto jump, thankfully. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Whoa, I did not think I was going to go that way.
See, that looks cool, but it doesn't look like it's...
Yeah,
I mean, is it fun to play? Oh, jeez.
Fun. I wouldn't use the word fun.
It's an interesting word you would suggest. Fun.
It's fine. Like, I'm not, like, thrilled. I think it looks cool. I like, the best case with a 3D Sonic game we've mentioned before is, like, it feels like a roller coaster where you're being taken on a wild journey. It sucks to feel like, oh, I missed the roller coaster part, and now I'm just kind of awkwardly, you know, skipping along.
Right. I was gonna say, Charles, if you haven't seen it, you should look up the Key and Peele sketch about not knowing the lyrics to songs. It's very funny.
Which one? I mean, I know the like racist country song one.
Okay, no, it's not that one. It's the one where like they're on a road trip and this song comes on the radio that they're both like, oh yeah, this is my jam.
Yeah.
And Jordan doesn't know the words.
Yeah.
Like he only knows the chorus, but he doesn't know the verses. And he thinks that Key doesn't know it, but Key knows like the entire song verbatim. So they're doing a sing-along, and he's having to do the thing that probably we've all done where you try to fake your way through it.
Yeah.
Because you can't just admit that like, I don't know this part. So you just kind of do the thing where you're kind of like half mumbling. You're taking a sip out of something to get through some parts, and then trying to like not make eye contact with the person you're singing with who knows all the words.
I have a terrible memory of, and by terrible I mean I remember it vividly, but it's an awful experience. Of when I was a freshman in high school, there was this junior that would drive me home from marching band. And we like didn't know each other that well. We just kind of lived in the same neighborhood. But she always had music playing in her car, and she would always like change the music herself while she was driving. And like she didn't have any like phone holder or anything, and it was just like this like barely 16-and-a-half-year-old would be like essentially texting and driving, and I did not feel safe. She'd be like swerving all around. So at one point I was just like, I'll pick the music this time. And it had a Without Me by Eminem. Okay. And I was like, oh, I know all the words to this song.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Did you?
And I was like, here, I'll just do it. She's like, yeah, this will be so cool. This will be great. And I got through maybe 70% of the first verse, which is not enough. Like, it feels like a high number.
I mean, it's not enough to support your claim.
Yeah, no, it was pretty clear that it was not going to happen at that point. And then the song had to keep going, and I had to finish it, and it was like, yeah, this was just devastating.
And she kicked you out of the car for lying?
I think I was like, well, time to go, and then we just didn't really talk about it. We're like, that was awkward.
That was nice of her to not call you out on it, I guess.
Yeah, she didn't. It was just the two of us in the car, so it wasn't like, I don't know if she ever told anyone about that. I don't think I ever did, like, at the time.
That'd be a funny thing. You won't be able to with Charles, the BS he fed me the other day.
What'd you say?
It's like, you know, like she's talking to her friends and be like, you won't believe the BS that Charles fed me the other day.
Yeah.
Talking about how he's such, and then she's gonna like, kind of like embellish the story, like talking about how he's such an Eminem fan, he can't get enough Eminem, knows his whole catalog top to bottom, and he only knew like 2 sentences of "Without Me."
I timed out there.
God, Dan Dinkler saying, I've forgotten words tons of times on stage. I just try to get the right notes, if anything, but luckily we are small, so nobody knows about. Are you in a band?
I assume, yeah. On stage, forgetting words is wild. I haven't like talked about this a lot, but I do write music. I haven't in a while, but I have like music on Spotify and stuff, and it's been years since I wrote it, and I'm always like, man, I'm really glad that I'm not like, I don't have to perform any of this, because I would not. I would get like half a verse, even though it's my song.
There was a time when I was a kid where I believed that every famous musician knew all of their songs by heart. Like, I just assumed that, like, when I would listen to Jay-Z, and, you know, Jay-Z has, like, such a big catalog, I'd be like, oh, he knows all, like, wow, it's crazy that he knows all the lyrics to all these songs. Like, he could just, like, I just thought that was, like, a reasonable expectation of every artist. It's like, oh, even if it's the song you haven't sang in a while or played in a while, you can go up on stage and just do it because you're the one that made it.
Yeah.
And then as you getting older is realizing that your favorite artists routinely forget how to perform your favorite songs.
Yeah. There's a good, I don't know when it was from, but an interview of Lil Wayne where someone was like reading some of his song lyrics. He's like, that's funny, who wrote that? And they're like, that was you, Lil Wayne. He's like, oh, my bad. Like, he just has never played that song in a while.
And also, he was high when he did it.
Yeah, probably. Or like, that's another thing is like when you listen to a song, you'll oftentimes like listen to it a lot of times. But there's some songs that people put on an album that like they spend a lot of time on in like a week or a month, and then like it doesn't make the cut for like the tour or whatever. Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
Let's see, what's up, Big Billy? Dan Dinkler saying I'm in a band called. Okay, Dan saying I'm in a band called Too Fat to Fly. We have a song called Bully that I made a music video for with Spider-Man gameplay.
I love that.
Did you use Insomniac's Spider-Man?
Yeah, which Spider-Man?
That's awesome. Everybody go give Too Fat to Fly a listen. As long as you remember the words. We all have to listen to your songs and everyone has to know the words.
Yeah.
It's for all of our assignments. So this one's giving you a hard time, it looks like.
Yeah, I got past the bottomless pits, now I'm stuck at the bottomless pits again, and the issue is not this platform, although this one sucks. It's this one. I'm just having a hard time. I want to kill the guys before making the jump, but if I hit, I lunge forward. Okay. My favorite move is that jumping spin attack. I don't know if you've noticed, because it
looks cool.
It's the easiest one to land for me. Like it doesn't destroy my momentum, and I can kind of like jump past someone and still land it and then keep going.
Oh, okay. Dan Dinkler saying Spider-Man 2, the movie video game.
I was gonna, for some reason, I was gonna guess it was that. That's so funny.
And he says it's all in the black suit from Spider-Man 3. OTS, a reference to Bully Maguire, which, you know, the old Bully Maguire YouTube meme, which is great.
I don't know when it would happen, but another game I want to super replay at some point is Spider-Man Web of Shadows, because that was like my Spider-Man game growing up.
That game's also bad.
Oh yeah, and it's also on the Wii, so I have very similar. It was so glitchy. This was like really early YouTube videos I made as like a 13-year-old, where I was just like, nobody's talking about these glitches in Spider-Man Web of Shadows, and then realizing later it's like, oh, no one else has put like 200 hours into this game for no reason, so it's less that no one ever noticed and more that like no one ever cared. And I was like, I gotta document these.
You starting a Reddit thread being like, what's the deal with all these glitches in Spider-Man Web of Shadows? Why is anyone talking about this?
And it was stuff of like, if you go on top of this one model of building and you punch this one, like, I don't know, like little cylinder on the top, it'll just kind of float away in slow motion, zero gravity. And I thought that was so funny and so cool, and it's like, no one really cares. It didn't actually matter all that much.
Web of Shadows is the game that has that semi-famous cinematic with Spider-Man doing that walk when like a bunch of heroes are like dying around him because like the symbiotes are taking over. Yeah, like it's like the Spider-Man version of the Pirates of the Caribbean, like guy walking through the ship as it's blowing up around him. That's like the only thing I remember from Web of Shadow. I never like beat that game or anything, but I played a little bit of it.
It's really funny and absolutely insane at times. It is. I enjoy how much from an era. Oh my god. Where Marvel characters could kind of be thrown around a little bit more, where it's surprising the number of characters that like make regular appearances in that game.
Oh, I remember Kyle said the same thing when we did the Neversoft Spider-Man Super Replay, because they just like within like minutes, it's like, here's Daredevil, here's Black Cat.
Yeah.
And Kyle brought up a good point of like, you know, this game came out in 2000, so like, you know, Marvel wasn't nearly as popular, so they could just do this. He's like, if they did this today, this would be so much red tape they would have to go through to be like, can we get Daredevil in this? Can we do this? And can we do that? It was like back then they're like, I don't know, here's a poster in the environment that has the Fantastic Four.
These guys are comboing the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's all that they were playing badminton with your body.
Okay. God, this sucks so much. Okay, sorry.
Sonic the Hedgehog, more like Sonic the Shuttlecock.
Sonic the Shuttlecock. His face is kind of shuttlecock shaped. Like he would make a great shuttlecock, all things considered.
That has to exist, like a Sega or Sonic branded shuttlecock.
That has to.
I'm googling it now.
I was gonna say Web of Shadows. Like Luke Cage is a very early like quest giver. He's around a lot in the start of the game, and that's not a person I know like in any other games really.
Yeah,
it's like the Lego games, but.
Okay, I'm not seeing one, which is too bad, because if it was real, I was about to say I think I'm getting into badminton, guys.
That's the thing that was holding you back, is there's no Sonic merch. Oh my
there
god.
There are blue badmintons, or blue shuttlecocks. So it's supposed to be got. If I buy one of those and draw like some little eyeballs on it and a little snarky little smile, that'll be pretty much it.
Ah! Sorry.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it this time. I'm just gonna do it.
This is the one.
Oh. Okay. Gotta go fast. No, Sonic. I said fast. You gotta go fast. I can't. Okay.
Oh, geez, these guys are jerks.
So it's like the second I touch them.
Oh my god, these guys suck.
Like that. Okay,
you just gotta clear them. I mean, I guess they're good at their job, which is, you know, can't knock them for that.
Okay.
Merlina gave them one job, said, do not let Sonic get through here, and they're performing, you know.
Are you kidding me, Sonic? Mr. Hedgehog, I don't want to do the whole level again.
Mr. Hedgehog?
Senor Hedgehog! I don't know how to say hedgehog in Spanish.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I have no soul gauge, so I can't target them. Ooh. I can't jump onto the level or they'll put me off. I can't dash over. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's we go horizontal. Oh, frick! Okay, I'm done. I'm dead. There's 3 seconds left.
Plenty of time.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off real quick.
Uh-oh. Means it's getting serious now, folks. It's removing a layer of clothing, which is unlocked. It's like when Piccolo takes off his weighted training armor, and he starts performing way better. Was that your Piccolo removing his training arm, like his weighted armor moment?
It might have been. This game makes me very warm because I'm swinging my arm around a lot, I guess, and I guess that's strenuous enough.
Let's see. Change. What are you saying, Senor Ezrio? Is in Spanish? Ezrio? Is that hedgehog?
Erizo.
Erizo.
Senor Erizo.
Erizo. I'm trying to say Ezio. My brain wanted to say Ezio.
That's actually crazy. I wonder what hedgehog is in Italian.
Because it was Ezio.
That is the same voice actor.
Yeah, Roger Craig Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
Ezio and Sonic. Basically the same character, some might say.
Erizo Auditore del Firenze.
I've got to go fast.
Necesito mover más rápido.
The Templars must go slow. Robotnik would absolutely be a Templar, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's doing to all those little critters. He's doing a Templar.
He's doing them to find the apple of Eden.
No. Okay, it's not Ezio. It's Riccio, which would be a good. That would be a good assassin name.
Riccio.
Okay, leave me alone. We got this.
Red Ram asking, is this the Dark Souls 2 of Sonic? Good, but inconveniently frustrating. Like, I don't know if it passes the good part, though.
It's certainly inconvenient and frustrating.
Because Dark Souls 2 is at least good.
It also implies that, like, there's a first game that did it really well, and then this made it a little bit more inconvenient.
Yeah, you're implying ever so slightly that Sonic and the Secret Rings, which is the direct predecessor to this game, is the Dark Souls of Sonic.
Right.
And I don't know if you want to make that claim.
Was Sonic Unleashed, when did that take place in the time? Was that before this game?
You mean like in release order?
Yeah.
I think was it in between the two games?
That sounds right.
I think it was like in between. I think
you're right. I think we looked this up before. I was gonna say, is that Dark Souls 1 or is that 2 and then this is 3? I don't know.
I was looking at the Sonic the Hedgehog Wikipedia page, and the first image is a giant a giant Sonic mascot suit standing next to Yuji Naka, who looks like really impressed. He's got his hands clapped, and he's like, "Ooh, like that's my guy."
I love the idea of interviewing Yuji Naka, and he's like, "Yeah, Sonic Unleashed. That's my magnum opus. We actually peaked with Sonic Unleashed."
I unleashed in that, and I can't unleash.
That was actually based on my life. I go werehog mode when I'm developing these games, you know?
When I was doing an insider trading scandal, I was werehog. That was my defense in court. That wasn't me. That was the werehog side of me that did that.
And that'll hold up in court. Yeah, I love him being like, yeah, I have no memory. I just blacked out and went werehog on it, you know? Okay.
The sort of like Jekyll and Hyde defense needs to be brought back to court more. Like, no, that was not me. That was my darker side that I have no control over that did those crimes, Your Honor. I don't know why more people don't try that. Like, I feel like once every 50 years, somebody has to try it again.
It's gotta work,
maybe this will be the time it works, yeah. Maybe society's at a state where I can say that I went full Incredible Hulk, and I did all that stuff.
And they're like, yeah, we looked it up, and
the MCU is popular right now. It seems to look down. I've seen 20-something Marvel movies. That seems realistic.
Okay. Let's not just rush into this. Let's not go Sonic mode. We gotta go slow.
That's all he knows how to do. What is Sonic without Sonic mode? I think Sonic would rather die than go slow, and that's clearly what's happening here. Those guys, it's like those guys are the worst They're up there with King Arthur with how
They
good
really
they
are.
killing you. Oh, jeez.
God. Okay, I have 3 minutes.
And you got a half hour, a little over a half hour left on this replay, so you have time.
Stop! No! No! They can break my
there you
shield
go.
with their bash? That's crazy!
This is so unfair. That's so unfair. It's like, what
Oh
are
my
you supposed to do
gosh.
there? It's like, unless you get it right the first time, you're kind of screwed. These guys went to the Captain America School of shield bashing.
Oh, stop. Okay. So if I hold backwards... Oh, okay, good.
Ooh. Okay. That was, all right.
No, I don't like it. So
And
it's
it's
hard
wild
to...
how it's not even that they hit you back; they hit you back so far.
Yeah, and any dash I try to do midair like locks onto them specifically. It's kind of a weird...
Is it auto lock to them? Like you can't. Just
Yeah, I'm
lock
not...
on? Like I assume you're not. But oh jeez, is that? Oh boy.
You can't just move side to side on that. So if I'm not lined up with that like boost pad, it's not particularly useful.
JJ's asking, is this a checkpoint that's further, or are we in the same area?
Absolutely the exact same area. No progress. Oh my god. No. I don't want to. Okay.
Dan Dingler asking, what's coming next from FromSoft? The Dust Bloods. They got that the Switch 2 exclusive game that comes out sometime this year.
Which I'm
With,
so interested to see.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that.
Okay, come on, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic.
Can't block midair. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. Okay. No, I didn't
What,
want that to happen. All right, gotta go fast. I'm
so
Sonic
wait,
the Hedgehog.
Do you have to be Sonic for this?
No.
Would a slower character work? Like, would Knuckles be better? Because maybe Knuckles can punch through these guys because he's stronger.
I do know there's an ability on like either one of the fighting styles or one of the characters that you can just swing through shields.
Yeah, like maybe we just need a new character. Okay, I don't think these guys seem to be kryptonite this time.
God, they're following me.
They're so good at their jobs. It's the worst. No.
Okay, maybe the secret is, can I go like, oh, okay, maybe this way? Yep, okay, let's just stay off to the right. Maybe that's
Okay.
the strat.
Well, now you gotta go to the left because those guys are there. Yeah, just hug one of the sides. I think we can. I was gonna say, yeah, just jump over them or. Oh, I forgot about the time. I forgot about the timer. I was like, what happened?
Okay.
You were doing so well.
All right.
That's like the cherry on top is having to get through a terrible stage, but then do it within a time limit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least he found. Could we call it an exploit?
We can call it a strategy.
Strategy, exploit, tomato.
If anyone's being exploited, it's me. For having to play this game.
My patience is being exploited.
Yes. Okay. Remember the first day we played the game? I did like 12 levels. It was so fast.
Yeah.
A dragon's lair?
It wasn't even, you were just, like you said, you were speed running basically.
I'm also realizing that they're talking about how this is a dragon's lair. And this whole time I've been like, I must have been right at the very end. And there's definitely a dragon boss fight at the end of this level.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
I'm not saying that with any actual like authority. I'm just saying definitely as in it'd be weird if this was called a dragon's lair. You didn't fight the dragon. Maybe you don't.
I mean,
Okay.
it's Sonic though. Who would disappoint you like that?
Yeah. I've already fought a dragon also, so I know they have a dragon character model.
Maybe it's the same dragon and he's like back for round 2. Like now he's like, all right, we're fighting for real this time.
I want to say that dragon was called like the Dragon of the Lake or something. No.
Oh.
Dragon's lair? Just our luck. We'll be fine as long
Also, Sonic, you, if I remember correctly, you were really gung-ho about fighting a dragon earlier.
He was.
So what happened?
Yeah, what are we getting ourselves into? You already did this.
And you won. So you already know that you can beat a
And that was
dragon.
like level 3.
Yeah, you weren't even a knight back then. Now you're Sir Sonic.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, do these guys work for the dragon?
Great question.
Like, do they live here? Are they like his minions, or are they? Yeah. What's the relationship between?
Between these spiders and the dragon.
Yeah. How much is he paying them? And you're doing. Oh god, I was just gonna say you're doing pretty. See, that angle sucks because you're kind of you're trying to jump over them at a slope.
Yeah.
And that's not easy to do. And you got no rings. And now, can you just go jump? I was gonna say, can you just jump past this guy? I guess he had to kill him.
I think I have maybe gone past them before, but it is surprisingly hard. Okay.
Yeah, we got 3 rings. Oh geez. Oh come on. Wait, that costs you a ring when he grabs you. Did you notice that?
I did not until now.
Yeah, every time he grabs you, it takes the ring away.
This is a checkpoint. We're good. Now we're on this Thunder Dragon.
Yeah. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Thunder Dragon.
That tracks. It sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah. And there's some rings. I'm liking this run so far.
An ability to use the Soul Blade charge in midair. That would be awesome. That would really save me a lot of platforming woes.
Yeah, it'd be also great if there just were no platforming woes.
That's true.
I'd probably start there. I wonder how long the dev cycle for this game was. Because they were cranking them out like this in Secret Rings and pretty quick fashion.
Yeah, it can't have been that long, but I guess I don't really know. I was just thinking about how interesting it is that like nowadays you play a game and you like it. It's like maybe like 7 to 8 years from now I'll get a sequel.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky, it'll only be like 3.
And so I'm looking at the Sonic timeline, or the Sonic video game timeline on Wikipedia, and they have it divided into different eras. And the 2005 to 2010 era is titled Franchise Struggles.
That's so funny.
Which is where you're knee deep in right now.
Yeah.
This era.
What is after that? What do they call that era?
So 2010 to 2015, it's called Refocusing. And 2015 to present is New Directions.
Oh, that last one! Arrgh, can't believe they bake you out like that.
How could they do this to us? Well, I found a quote from Brian Shea.
Hey.
In this, in the franchise struggles part of this bit.
Does he reflect on the struggles?
Brian Shea of Game Informer wrote that. Oh, I guess we're talking about Sonic 06.
Okay.
And how. So it's like a section about the reception to Sonic 06.
Did he review that game?
No, he wasn't at GI at that point. I think he. Says Brian Shea of Game Informer wrote that it being Sonic 06 became synonymous with the struggles of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise that it had faced for many years. Sonic 06 was meant to be a return to the series roots, but it ended up damning the franchise in the eyes of many. Probably for like a retrospective or something.
That would track. Maybe for like Frontiers or something. Like maybe
he did do one for
Brian likes
Frontiers,
to have a lot of
cover
context
story
at the start of
yeah.
this. Yeah.
I remember. Do you remember that the marketing for Sonic 06? You would have been young, but
absolutely not. I don't remember any of
so
that.
one of the reasons that game's reception was so noteworthy.
I mean, the fact that it's just called Sonic the Hedgehog. Like,
well, yeah, that's because when they were billing it, because it was a launch game for the new consoles, like for PS3, and it was like, this is the first next-gen Sonic game, and this is going to be a clean slate. Like, we're going back to the roots or whatever, and we're just going to call it Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a fresh start. and you won't believe the direction that Sonic's is going to go this time. So I remember at the time even being excited, like seeing the early screenshots of what then looked like, oh wow, these are pretty nice graphics.
Yeah.
And being like, oh man, okay, return to form, taking it back to basics. It's still the 3D stuff I'm not too big on, but maybe it'll be good this time. But yeah, they're like
so weird.
They hyped it up so much of like, this is the one, guys. If you were a Laps fan, you're gonna want to come back for this one.
Well, I beat the level. No dragon, unless we're about to get a cutscene in which there's a dragon. Oh, new mission unlocked in the dragon there. Okay, that tracks. Oh, and my knight's style.
At least it's a separate mission, so that means you can't fail and do it all again. Yeah.
Thank goodness. I never know which ones to identify. Whew. All right, that's out of the way. Okay, special challenge Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer.
Well, let's check out what our new abilities are.
What level is Sonic? Where are we at with him?
We're level 5 Night Style proficiency.
That's good. Is it good?
So.
What's it? I forget. Is it 5 out of 10?
I was guessing 10, but now looking at it, it's probably less than 10.
Okay. It's like, is 5 high, or we still got some work to do?
It's definitely relatively high.
Okay.
Let's see. Start missions dungeon is so
Good job getting through that.
Thank
We knew
you.
we could. Taking off the hoodie worked.
It did. I needed to cool down.
Then you have to become the Sandman too.
The Sandman?
Just because your shirt reminds me of Sandman. From
Oh,
Spider-Man.
that's totally fair.
Yeah, just right. It's a very specific observation.
me and Jacob Geller both have shirts that look just like this, so it's my Jacob Geller shirt.
Who got it first though?
Should I be Sonic again? I feel like he's the best equipped, but maybe I should.
I mean,
Let's give Blaze another shot, actually. Or sorry, Percival.
no, it's Blaze in my world.
Blaze, what you got
Percival.
equipped? Oh yeah, you got.
Isn't
everything.
Percival a guy name?
Yeah, it's definitely a male knight originally.
And it's like, if I assumed that Blaze's gender going correctly this whole time, like I thought Blaze was female.
I think Blaze is specifically a princess even, so it's not even just like she's royally female.
Oh, that's right. She is a prince. She's like the Daisy of Sonic.
That's fair.
Like,
Yeah.
she's just, like,
The
she
other
feels
girl,
like-
and we're not quite sure where she came from.
yeah. Well, we know she came from the or another dimension.
No, I think you're right, but actually I don't know. I think that's Sonic 06, or no, that's Sonic. It's the advanced.
No,
games, or the
Rush.
Rush.
Sonic
games,
Rush
that's
is
what I
when
meant.
she's introduced. Yeah. Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take protection from paralysis because I have a sneaky feeling that this dragon's gonna be lightning based.
Yeah. I actually do think Sonic Rush is like fine.
Yeah, I think I
It's
might have
it's 2D. It's 2D Sonic.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
By default, it's probably pretty solid. Here she is. There's our girl. She also, because she has her hair in like a ponytail. I wonder what it looks like when it's down.
It's a great question.
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Oh, she's a cat. I was gonna say, I wonder what animal she is. But
Yeah,
I'm
she's
pretty
a-
sure she's a cat.
Is there a dog in Sonic? I feel like they're all less common animals, but it's like if they've never just done a dog.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 cats. We've got rabbits, obviously.
Yeah,
there's
plenty of
a hedgehog.
hedgehogs, a fox.
Fox.
Yeah, is there a dog character? There's a fox in the old animated show from the 90s.
Well, I mean, also
Need a close-
Tails.
Oh, and Tails, yeah. Probably the more famous fox.
Okay, here we go.
Like, I guess Tails is the closest. Oh, okay, this is a different.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Jesus. That was fast.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Can you sidestep that?
I think there's a sidestep button.
Or do you have to just jump, or like off to the side, like just hug the wall, or do you have to jump over it?
Like
it looks kind of.
the act of going left and right takes a surprisingly long time. Also, this is a jump that I have to do this section again. Because I think I might have to jump over these bottomless pits, and that's gonna torture me.
Well, this is the Dark Souls of Sonic, so you gotta do the run backs.
That's true, that's fair. It's worse than the actual bosses. I had the decision the other day, because that game Neo came out. I haven't played it at all. I was like, you know, I think I'm good on hard games for a while.
Did you play Silk Song?
I didn't get very far because I was really just like, I'm actually not. When I die, I'm not having fun. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was
So
like
she
Silk
says
Song
you can go left
fatigue.
and right. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I guess they can say a lot of things. Okay, there you go. Now you're cooking.
Now I got it. Interesting.
Here we go.
Now you're going fast.
Time to start again from scratch.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Well, no, you're technically not starting from scratch because you did damage.
Hey,
So
can you move, please?
I wonder if this is a Blaze thing or if it's just the game itself.
So it's hard to. I just have no momentum. And okay, there we go.
I was gonna say, would Sonic be better for this, or is it just how it controls?
Definitely Sonic would be better for this, but I think it's partially just because he's a higher level.
I thought it bled. Well, I shall give the thing a good fight if it's so. It may be large, but the point of impact is easy to foresee. Evasion appears to be the best policy.
Right around pointing out that Sonic has that dog in him, so he is our dog that we were asking about this whole time.
I'm so gonna regret playing as Blaze here.
So you're saying it is Blaze's fault?
Definitely. It's a game that is like interesting. So like on the note of like Silk Song or other Souls-like games, there is an element of like the run back is designed in a way that feels like you know you're going to be doing it over and over again. For whatever reason, the run backs in this game, it feels like something I'm supposed to be doing on my first try, you know? Like they're trying to get like a level of cinematic quality to it. Oops.
It's kind of like this only works once, and
Yeah.
every time after is diminishing returns.
Okay, so like here I can only go like my left and right dodge once I'm going fast enough. It's like now it'll be easy theoretically.
Oh jeez, the
my
way
gosh.
you lose momentum so quickly. You would think, like I can almost feel how sluggish.
Yeah, no, it's like moving
This
through
looks,
molasses. Okay, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna Sonic. Sonic has an ability where if I land, I get a speed boost. So there's like
That'd be helpful.
specific reasons, like there's mechanical ways to go faster.
This
man.
game.
Okay,
It's not one thing, it's another.
you said it. Okay.
All right.
What's
wait,
everyone? This is a question for Marcus, but also for chat. What is a particularly memorable run back you have in a video game? It's either like a good one where you're like, oh, this is actually fun to do, or one where you're like, oh, this was miserable.
I guess it depends on how many times you have to do it. Some might have better memories if they only have to do it once or twice. I'm trying to think. I've never thought about this. A run back, so like a whole path. I feel like it would have to be some sort of like From Software game. I can remember bosses, but I rarely remember the lead up to the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I don't know if this is my favorite, but in terms of being memorable, in Elden Ring, I believe it's in the Shadow of Erdtree expansion. There's that boss that you have to jump in the big hole and you fall for like ever before you land in its arena. I think that was in the expansion, or was that in the base game? They bleed together for me at this point. But if you're an Elden Ring fan, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the like weird ethereal looking like moon, like goopy boss thing. But yeah, like to get to him, every time you have to jump down this giant crater and you fall for like, I think like a full 30 seconds or something like that. And when you first do it, you're terrified of like, did I make a huge mistake? But then it's like, this is going on so long that this must be what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
So yeah, having to make that just like comically long descent every time to fight it again was kind of funny. You also get time to think about your strategy as you're falling. And like, okay, what am I going to do differently this time?
Well, so I'm realizing these platforms are spaced out in such a way it was actually relatively...
Oh wait, why are we doing this again?
That's what I was saying. I quit and I was like, I'm going to change to be Sonic.
Oh right.
And so
I'm sorry. I thought
to...
this was the other level.
Oh no, sorry. It feels like it. But so Sonic, like my air dash goes farther than like this gap, so it takes me from like, you can see there, it takes me from one platform into the next gap, and it's really hard to not do that. So now I'm like, can I even play as Sonic because I'm dashing way too far?
Interesting thing, I guess for me, it would have to be some levels in Overgrowth, if only because you can get a lot of speed by jumping with the main character. I don't know Overgrowth. I'm looking it up. Have you played? Are you familiar with Overgrowth?
I'm not. I don't think I've heard of it.
This one's unlike
I just looked it up.
faced before.
Oh, this is not what I thought this would be. Assuming that I got the right Overgrowth. You know, 2017. I see Kung Fu bunnies. I see a screenshot of a bipedal rabbit choking out another rabbit from behind another bipedal rabbit.
Whoa.
In like Solid Snake fashion. I don't know.
Nice.
What is this? I've never heard of this.
What's up with all that running around? Don't get caught.
What's
What do you
up
mean?
with all that running around?
Aren't you the one doing the running
Yeah, I
around?
was gonna
Sonic?
say it's really let me just kill you. I wasn't expecting to run around.
How does this feel with Sonic now?
This part makes way more sense with Sonic.
So it was a Blaze problem.
Yeah, I mean this part was definitely Blaze. I just was too slow, and I guess my blade damage. Like with Blaze, I had to do 2 cycles also. Whereas with Sonic, I do enough damage on the 1 cycle that it's fine.
Sonic's the only dragon killer in this game. All right, Charles, you got 10 minutes. Can we do it? How much I'm throwing at you too. Jesus.
Finish the job before you get thrown off.
I think you made it look easy.
The night of the frick. Oh, interesting. I didn't go all the way back.
And they threw you right into the bomb.
No! Got the rings right as I died.
How's this for you? How is this shaping up in your list of favorite run backs? Where's this rank?
I don't like it. So for me, the thing is like, there's an element to like mastering a certain run back that's like a little satisfying when it's like, sometimes you're doing a boss fight where it's like if you're so close to beating it, you're like, I just know if I had full health when I got to this boss, I could probably do it. But there's like just enough obstacles on the run back, you're like, I don't know how to get through this without dying. So when you can pull that off, I find that satisfying. I have some memories of... Man, that second jump is what kills me every time. I have some particularly fond memories of... My favorite, like, quote-unquote Souls-like games are just the Star Wars Jedi games.
Yeah.
And I specifically remember a run back. I don't even remember what I was... Oh, there's a... yes. I'm not even going to get back to the... This takes me way longer than the actual dragon fight. We'll see if I can get back there before we run out of time. In Star Wars Jedi Survivor, mild spoilers, it's honestly probably not that important to a lot of people. There's those giant, like, frog... Rick! There's those giant frog dudes in the first one. I think they're called Ogdos.
Oh, yeah.
There's one that's the Ogdo Bogdo on, like, the first planet in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And my brother, at the time, was like, it's pretty clear that you, like, it's pretty hard to fight the first Ogdo Bogdo. Okay, we beat it.
I'm sorry, just real quick, the way you phrase it, like, it sounded like when you said my brother at the time, like, he's no longer your brother.
Yeah, my brother then. We've broken up.
My brother at the time. We're not together anymore.
He was like the Ogdo Bogdo, one hit did like 70% of your health or something. So it was like very clear that like you're supposed to come back later. And instead he was just like, I'm just gonna like double down and I'm gonna take this guy out no matter what it takes. And we spent like an hour there, just going back and learning to perfectly parry all of the moves or whatever. And he ended up taking it out eventually, and so now we were like, whenever he finds a boss in a game that like you're definitely not supposed to beat, he's like, I'm gonna Ogdo this. As if to say, like, I'm just gonna brute force my way through it and really master all the attack patterns.
Right.
Anyways,
do that with bosses, like, you know, like some games that start you with a hard boss because you're supposed to lose for
like the
story
skill
reasons.
check. He would love to like whoa, what?
It's like the first boss in Sekiro.
I was thinking exactly that. Like he would love to just reset Sekiro over and over again and do that. But in the sequel, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, there's like a return of Ogdo Bogdo. There's like it's like Son of Ogdo or something.
Son of Ogdo.
And that was one that I was like, I have a feeling, based on the rate that these fights are going, I don't have the skills required to defeat this guy yet. And yet, for the sake of it's what it is as a creature, oh my god, I need these rings so bad. Yes, okay.
Do you think...
Yes,
I remember getting... Like, I thought it was funny, but also I was like weirdly nostalgic when Son of Ogdo pops up in Jedi Survivor. Because I've beaten Fallen Order twice. Because I beat it when it came out, and then I replayed it for Game Informer. We did a super replay on it.
Oh, cool.
It was Reiner, and former editor John Carson did that one. And I think we had a bit where we were trying to get over the Ogdo fight early on. But I always wondered, like, the Son of Ogdo, like, is he aware that I killed his like parent?
Yeah.
Like, how could he possibly know that? I just wondered if this fight was just like, if there was any personal vendetta on his part.
Yeah. It's just a meta joke.
Yeah, like he sees that poncho and is like, I know that poncho. It's the poncho that was stained with the blood of my father.
I figured out the trick here, by the way, is I have a move I can do midair. When you press the jump button, the first jump takes you up, second jump dashes you forward, third jump slams you down. So I'm doing the slam down specifically at the middle of those platforms, and that's how I don't overshoot it. But I was gonna say the run back to Spawn of Ogdo is all I was saying. Is I spent a lot of time on that fight, and I think I actually gave up. I don't think I could do it at the time, and I had to come back later. But good fight.
Just when you saying that's a cheap hit the game does there.
It's all cheap.
It's all cheap. Call it a dollar store. It's all cheap.
There is a move in a lot of Sonic games so you can just press the sidestep, and I really wish this game had that move because it would be very useful.
Oh, the one game where they took it out, huh?
Yeah. Or maybe it exists and I just don't know how to do it, and
maybe you haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe it's part of your night progression.
It's so annoying. It's the last move in the night thing. Is the sidestep.
Like, this is the most powerful move that any knight can learn. Oh, so what phase are we? Is this like 2, 3?
This is 3.
And you haven't gotten past this one yet.
Correct. I've hit him twice here, so he has more health in this last phase.
Jeez, no way. All right. Oh, he scared me there.
Okay, there we go.
All right, there we go. I would say this could be the one. Rule 3. I think you might got it now. No?
It also propels me backwards
like they
every
shoot
time.
You, and they drop you right. Yeah, like they just make you lose rings.
Right. I'll try one more run back and then hopefully this is the one.
Why is this so bad?
Oh, that was fun.
Sonic and the Bad Knight. Or I guess Sonic is a bad knight. Like he's not a good knight. I don't know. But he's going night a lot.
Sure, Sonic and the Night. Is that something? That'd be a good review if I thought the game was boring. I don't think it's boring though.
Sonic goes night. He's the Knight of Night. The Knight, yeah. Kind of like Superman is the son of sun.
Sure.
Yeah. Did you know that was the I believe if I remember correctly, the one of the kind of like working titles for what would become Batman versus Superman was Son of Sun and Night of Night.
Interesting. Like that was the title of the movie, or was that like a tag?
Yeah, that was gonna be the title of the movie.
Yeah, that would
or
have been
at least it was like a working title. I don't know if it was ever gonna be like, yeah, we're doing this. But yeah, I just remember at one point that is what the movie was known as. All right, now we got some bullet hell stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you saw that there. Sometimes I hit the ground and it launches me backwards. It's like
I thought the
specific
dragon
to
was
this
doing.
fight.
I thought he was like doing like he's like breathing a breath that sent you back or
Maybe,
something.
yeah. It's just the same wind animation when I go forwards. All right.
All the bullet hell stuff. This game thinks it's a Housemarque game. All right, we're gonna do it.
Oh, man.
Do it, Night of Night. There you go. Oh god. Oh god, you're scaring me so much. Oh god, get out of there! Ah! You got me channeling Reiner.
All right. I'm gonna call
Is
it.
that it? You did have 2 minutes technically.
Actually, yeah, no, you're right. I have 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes. I just said it was the last time because I thought it would take longer, but I figured out how to do the
No,
run
you
back.
got 2 minutes. Use them up.
I did find a cool strat here, so I'm gonna jump dash dive, so I don't have to do that.
Hey,
animation.
the Indian Former in chat. Hello.
Welcome, Indian Former. This is not an indie, and for other reasons, you do not have to be informed about it.
This is as much as you need to know about this game as the Super Replay.
Never underestimate your opponent.
That's good. It's not a party, Sonic. It's the worst
Let's
party.
slay this dragon!
Sonic strikes me as a guy that, despite his party attitude, I think if you took him to like a real party where like some real stuff went down, he would fold really quickly.
In what way?
Like if you took him to like some like Hollywood party where like drugs and debauchery are involved.
Hey, that's not okay!
Yeah,
Drugs are
I don't
cool,
think
man.
Yeah, like I think it's his party boy persona would crumble immediately because he has too much of a. He's more responsible than he gives himself credit for.
Yeah.
You know. It's kind of like when like the Simpsons episode sometimes where Bart Simpson meets a kid who actually is like a really bad kid, and he was like, "Oh, Bart's a bad kid, but he's more like mostly harmless and mischievous bad, and not like oh, you're gonna get arrested." Or like that episode of the Boondocks when Riley meets that kid that was like a parody of that bad kid that was like, "I want to smoke with cigarettes with my friends," and he's just like this little sociopath. Do you remember that episode?
I haven't seen the show.
Oh, okay. But like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Riley's portrayed as like, oh yeah, he's like always talking about being the hood rat kid, and then he meets a kid that's actually like,
You see what it's
not only a
rocking me
bad
back.
kid, but a psychopath, and then he's
Yeah.
like having to be the good person in that dynamic.
Okay, now I give up.
It all
So
fell
much of
apart
that fight
there.
is like you need to go left and right, and it's like a game that's so built on you just plowing forward and not going left and right. So when I need to get from one side to the other and there's obstacles at all, we'll figure it out next time.
Good progress made. You got
Yeah, that's
what,
true.
3 of the 4 like swords activated. So yeah, you got steps were made. Like next week could be the last episode.
Theoretically, it could be, yeah. And then
I know.
I think I think the last fight of the game is that Merlina does something and I have to fight King Arthur again, and it's harder this time.
Of course, why not?
I think is what I remember, but maybe there's a distinct Merlina fight that's annoying in its own
I'm sure it's
way.
like a 5-stage boss fight with like one shot at it or something absurd like that.
As long as there's no bottomless pits, honestly, 'cause apparently that's.
Oh, I'm sure it has that too. It's got everything.
Probably.
It's just a celebration of the game at this point.
Yeah.
All the old tricks come back.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on this Friday, everyone. This has been another episode of Super Replay. Well, I will not be here next week, Marcus, so we'll need to figure out something else to do. But I will be traveling.
Actually, I won't be here next week either. I'll
Okay.
also be traveling.
So we'll talk
so
and
yeah.
we'll put something else in the slot if possible.
So yeah, taking a week off. Give Charles you have time to recuperate. It's kind of like maybe you study some tape.
Yeah, I'll go back and
Rewatch
watch
this
my own
episode.
gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah, take notes. So yeah, we'll be back in a couple of weeks with part 4 of our Sonic and the Black Knight Super Replay. Of course, go to GameInformer.com if you want to support Game Informer. The best way to do it is get yourself a magazine subscription right here, 10 issues a year, physical and digital. Of course, 5% of every subscription also goes towards St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
True.
And you can also buy the magazine in stores now. You can go to Barnes & Nobles and Books A Million, as well as newsstands and bookstores abroad in countries like Canada, the UK, Europe, Japan, several other places. You can go to GameInformer.com to find the article that has the full list of countries we're appearing in. And yeah, we appreciate your support. All right, Charles, so let's get the hell out of here. Let's go jump in our own pit. And
jump in the pit and come back 2 weeks later. Thanks, everyone.